Hello and welcome to this very special series, Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. I'm Varun Kumar, and through this series we've been focusing on various industries that are being helped by Siemens' cutting-edge research and innovative technology. Now in today's episode we recap some of these industries that are becoming bigger and better, all thanks to Siemens' technology. But before we do that, let's just take a look at Siemens' journey in India.
Nearly 150 years ago, in the year 1867, it all started with Werner von Siemens. Inventor and business entrepreneur's eponymous company, Siemens successfully laid a telegraph line from London to Kolkata, giving birth to an association that would become a key contributor to India's growth in the years to come. Undertaken on Queen Victoria's request to communicate with her employees in colonial India, this extraordinary feat created a stir in the telecommunication industry in those times, by reducing the time taken to deliver a message from 30 days to just 28 minutes. Over the next few years, Siemens' achievements spread across Europe and Russia. The company, which was providing innovative technologies to world businesses to improve their efficiency, marched into India with their expertise by early 1920s and set up several units by collaborating with some leading business families of those times. Under the industry-friendly policies of Jawaharlal Nehru, Siemens started its operations on a larger scale in the 1950s. The company had to form joint ventures with Indian companies as part of an effort to boost indigenous industries. While several other companies made an exit from the country, Siemens decided to stay back. Renamed as Siemens Limited in 1987 and having expanded to provide technological solutions to infrastructure and cities in India, Siemens today is working as a partner for India's progress as a nation that involves finding sustainable solutions to challenges such as ever-growing demand for energy, higher industrial productivity, modern urban infrastructure, and high-quality healthcare.
When it comes to answers for India's progress, one sector stands out, and that is the Indian dairy industry, which is a world leader. Now, from an agrarian format of production to a fully professionally managed form of production, this sector has come a long way, and helping the Indian milk industry is Siemens. Here's a look at how that transformation is happening.
India is the largest milk producer and consumer in the world, giving employment to more than 70 million dairy farmers. Whether it's milk, cream, butter, cheese or milk powder, there is a large number of process-coordinated steps en route to the end product. Siemens provides a range of products, systems, solutions and services that support dairy technology needs in managing all dairy-related challenges. One of the beneficiaries of Siemens technology is Karnataka Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited, or KMF, which is the second largest milk producer in the country, and their brand Nandini is the household name for milk and milk products in South India. KMF is the largest cooperative dairy federation in southern India, and their processing unit operates at a capacity of over 32 lakh litres per day. Dealing with this kind of scale means that technology has to be embraced to increase productivity.
KMF, prior to our installation, they have never been using a DCS system. They were mainly using more of PLC-based solutions. They were looking out for solutions that was latest in the market, that was technology proven, and we were the only solution providers at that point of time.
In order to make the dairy operations smoother and efficient, Siemens introduced the Process Control System version 7 or the PCS7 technology, which has greatly helped the dairy industry and empowered small and marginal dairy farmers.
I had one cow. Now I have two. My life has improved. We get paid every Tuesday. It helps me lead a better life. The earning from the dairy meets my daily expenses. Now I can buy essential items and save some money as well. Whichever cow it is, Indian or Jersey or any other, it definitely gives me profit. We had 4 cows, then 10, and now 20. KMF needs milk. We give milk and for that we get paid. Dairy gives us bonus as well. Now the cows are also treated well and they are healthy as they get food and medication on time. So the cows produce more milk and we get more revenue. Earlier it was not like that, but now we are happier.
Siemens has a presence in over 190 countries across the globe. But what makes its presence in India so significant is the spread of its reach, right from dairy farmers in Karnataka to commuters in Gurgaon. Here's a look at how Siemens is easing the traffic situation in Gurgaon.
The cyber city in Gurgaon is the commercial nerve center and the home to over 500 big companies. And driving down in the mad rush of morning and evening traffic has always been close to a nightmare. This is where the Rapid Metro Rail Gurgaon comes in to solve the long-standing problem of last-mile connectivity in this part of the town for over 1 lakh professionals working here.
Earlier, commuting in Gurgaon was quite a bit difficult task because what you get here is just the sharing auto or that autos which are very expensive. They ask whatever amount they want to. So since Rapid Metro has started, it's very easy. You get down wherever you want to in your office premises itself.
One thing is I'm benefiting economically. The normal transport, the autos and the public transport was actually expensive than this Rapid Metro.
Initially, it would take me a lot of time to get to Cyber City after getting down from the metro station. Now the time gap has definitely reduced. I would either take a shuttle or an auto, which would cost me an additional amount. And the metro is much cheaper and it's interconnected.
Siemens Infrastructure and City sector has delivered the core rail system of the Rapid Metro Rail Gurgaon, which is the country's first private-public partnership between Infrastructure Leasing and Financial Services Limited and Huda, and was built at a cost of 1100 crore rupees.
First challenge itself was it is too small a metro, and when it is too small, the engineering efforts become larger than the small volume can handle. But this we tackled with the very interactive interface from under one roof. Siemens, is able to provide such solutions everywhere in the world. But to provide at this location, in the time, in the budget as was called for by the customer, all along we had a very mutual, trustworthy relationship, and we lived to each other's expectation very well.
The control room is the nerve center of the Rapid Metro Gurgaon, which employs multiple controllers who oversee the schedule of the trains, the power supply of the trains, and the surveillance. Siemens provides the software that helps these men run the show. Siemens and IL&FS have worked hand in hand to provide this state-of-the-art transportation solution for the Millennium City Gurgaon.
Infrastructure projects are being supported in India by Siemens' innovative technology. In fact, one of the mainstays of the company is its focus on sustainable technology. And that's something that Siemens Infrastructure and City sector thrives on. Now, another sector that is being held by Siemens technology is the metal industry. Here's a look at how the company is casting the future of the metal sector.
When it comes to steel, India boasts of some of the most iconic private and public sector players that together make it the world's 4th largest steel maker. This sector contributes to nearly 2% of the country's GDP and employs over 5 lakh people. Although in a post-economic slowdown world, its growth trajectory is difficult to predict. But India has signaled its intent by investing heavily in giant steel mills, continuous modernization and the upgrading of old plants. This is where Siemens Metal Technologies is trying to make a difference by offering technological solutions along the entire value-added chain of iron and steel production. Siemens is the largest provider of metallurgical automation solutions worldwide, and its prime focus is to optimize the metal production processes by combining its plant construction experience with core expertise in mechanics, electronics, and automation.
Life cycle partnership is one of our key commitments in metals technologies. Life cycle partnership means that we are not only supplying equipment and services, this means that we are a partner for the life cycle of the plant together with our customer. This means during the life cycle we provide technological support, process support, spare parts services for the customer and continuously look at upgradation of selected equipment to ensure best possible performance throughout the life cycle.
Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, also known as Vizag Steel, is one of the companies benefiting from Siemens metal technologies. Vizag Steel, a leading central public sector company based in Visakhapatnam, is the first shore-based integrated steel plant in the country with an annual capacity of around 6.3 million tons of crude iron. The upgrades will include replacing the hearth and tuyere. The refractory lining and the stave cooling system will be completely renewed to ensure an ultra-long operation. Siemens will also provide a new wire rod mill and special bar mill, which will speed up the entire process and in turn help RINL mold the future of Indian steel industry.
Talking about the future, on the other side of the break, we take a look at Siemens' contribution to India's energy, healthcare and media sector. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. Now, through this series, we have been focusing on various sectors that are being helped by the cutting-edge technology from the house of Siemens, right from switchboards to space. Now, here's another sector that is being helped by Siemens, and that is healthcare. Now, as the needs and demands of the sector are growing, so are the solutions provided by Siemens.
Siemens Healthcare India, that was introduced to contribute towards improving healthcare in the country, provides high-end technologies that enable clinicians to diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately by combining the most advanced laboratory diagnostics, imaging systems and healthcare information technology. In short, the company offers complete solutions under one roof, from prevention and early detection through diagnosis and onto treatment and aftercare.
From a diagnostic lab to a piece of imaging equipment to treatment, even to the IT system that links it all together. So we're the only company that can offer that complete solution.
One of the companies benefiting from their advanced technology is SRL Limited. SRL is one of the largest diagnostic players in the country, with 55% market share in the organized sector, and has been providing its customers with simple and high-end diagnosis by conducting more than 1 lakh tests every day. Over the years, Siemens' cutting-edge technology in lab analysis in biochemistry, immunoassay, turbidometry and microbiology has been enabling SRL Limited to provide accurate and precise diagnostic, prognostic and predictive testing services in a timely manner.
Now let's talk about India's vibrant print industry. With an annual turnover of over $11 billion, the sector is rapidly contributing to India's economy. Now, one such company, Malayala Manorama, is being helped by Siemens to stay ahead of the curve. Let's take a look at how that's happening.
Over the last 20 years, the industry has undergone a sea change. With a shift from using heavy machinery to a more software-centric business, the print industry's production has grown tremendously over the past few years. Indian printers are now equipped with the latest computer-controlled machines that are helping them print multiple numbers of copies with zero downtime. Founded in 1888 in Kottayam, Kerala, Malayalam Manorama started its operation as a weekly newspaper with only one small treadle press from Hopkinson and Cope. The press that was printing only a weekly newspaper soon became a bi-weekly, then a tri-weekly, and by 1928 had become a daily newspaper serving different sections of society. With several units spread across Kerala, Malayalam Manorama churns out more than 1.6 lakh newspaper copies per day.
They were using a thing called mechanical line shaft. It means the different towers within the newspaper printing were connected mechanically. Now with electronic line shaft, this all towers are controlled with a different motors, and there is no mechanical element between the two towers. It means the number of mechanical parts have gone down in the whole machine, which has resulted into a less downtime and higher productivity for Malayalam Manorama.
Siemens India is the only company that provides sharpless technology to Manugraph, which in turn has been providing this technology to Malayalam Manorama. Malayalam Manorama with excellent synchronization, operational convenience, flexibility and energy efficiency in their machines, which has in turn improved their productivity.
India's rapid growth has put a huge strain on the power sector. In fact, some experts are of the opinion that the power consumption of the country could go up to double of what it is right now by 2030. Now, in order to answer some of these problems, Siemens has come out with some innovative technologies. Here's a look at what Siemens is doing in the power and energy sector.
This is where Siemens steps in as it tries to revolutionize the existing power system by providing flexible and effective technical solutions such as high voltage direct current or HVDC transmission systems. One of the companies benefiting from Siemens technology is Adani Power, the largest private thermal power producer in India with power capacity of 7,300 megawatts. Adani Power Limited and Siemens came together to transmit high voltage direct current from the western grid to the northern grid. This huge undertaking was made possible by Siemens technology and infrastructure that ensured minimum loss of power transmitted over a long distance.
In this whole course of execution, it is not merely setting up of the whole plant, but training of the people, carrying forward their abilities to be able to handle this plant in subsequent way. And I would say this whole experience went very well because we found quite enterprising people from Adani coming forward.
But despite the challenges, the Gujarat-Haryana HVDC transmission system set up by Siemens and Adani Power secured the energy needs, carving out a success story for the two giants that moves the world towards a sustainable future.
Well, that's all the time we have on today's episode, and with that, it's a wrap on this very special series, Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. Hope you learned a lot about Siemens' cutting-edge technology and how it is helping various industries across the board. We know we had a great time having you with us on this very special journey. Thank you very much for watching.